To calculate a patient's plaque index, there are a few things that we need on this mask. So first we're going to need our disclosing solution and then like a little medicine cup so we can put some in there. We need a saliva ejector and then a barrier for our saliva ejector. And then we need 2 cotton tip applicators. One cotton tip applicator is used for to rub the disclosing solution on your patient's teeth. So you would just dip it in there and then rub it on your patient's teeth. And then this is just a lip lubricant, so the disclosing solution doesn't stain your patient's lips. And then, of course, just always some gauze in case the water gets somewhere or something like that. Okay. So, this is what a plaque index form looks like. And this is so we can see, first of all, how much our patient, like how much plaque they have on their teeth. And it's also to compare to the next appointment when they come in. Because if their plaque index is the same, then maybe you missed something when you were going over oral hygiene instructions with them. Or maybe they are just, maybe their dexterity's bad, but whenever your patient comes back, they should not have a higher plaque index, and you want it to be lower than it was at the first appointment. So this is a good evaluator to see what do I need to help my patient with. Why is their plaque index the same? And to calculate a plaque index, you would do, so we have this formula that we use. You do the number of surfaces with biofilm, so it would be all of these surfaces that are colored in red on here, divided by the number of teeth times 6. And we do times 6 because there are 6 surfaces. So we have mesiofacial, true facial, distofacial, distolingual, distal, mesiolingual. And then that will give you the percentage that you need to see what percentage your patient has.
I think you said the lingual, you said distal. That's okay. We'll figure it out.
Okay, well, if I mess that up, I'm sorry. Okay, so once we have this, we would count how many are red, so how many we colored in red. And then that is your number of surfaces with biofilm. This patient doesn't have their wisdom teeth, so they have 28 teeth times 6. So the number of tooth surfaces with biofilm on this particular patient is 127. So we would do 127 divided by 168 because the number of teeth times 6 is 168. So that would give us a 75% plaque index for this patient. So just to write that out so you can see, oh, wrong end. So it would be 127 divided by 168, that looks terrible. And that's 76%. So we would record that here, and then if they've never been here before, we've never done a plaque index, you can just put NA. Oh, is it going? Okay. All right, so for our supplies, we kind of already went over this, but you'll need a cotton tip applicator and then like a little medicine cup so you can get some disclosing solution. And then your patient has their napkin and eyewear on. And then you just rub the disclosing solution on the patient's teeth. So have her kind of open her teeth. Open your teeth. And you put it on the facial and on the lingual, because remember we're going to record all of these on our plaque index. So your patient, I'm going to give you some water, just swish that water around, and then I'll suction it up with the Slurpee suction, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And then you can see it's interproximal. Jenny, do you floss?
No, I'd never flossed in my life.
So then you would just look and then you would record it. So what I like to do is I'm right-handed, so I'll have and over glove on my right hand, and then I will use my mirror and retract and then record all surfaces that have the disposing solution on them. Ta-da!